Nobody told me what happens when you save your first $5,000. Not the financial part. The financial part is simple. I mean, what happens to you? How you start to see money differently. How the anxiety that used to wake you up at 3 in the morning starts to quiet down. How you walk into a store and make decisions you never used to be able to make. How you stop doing the math in your head every time you buy something. Nobody told me any of that, so I am telling you. I want to take you back to a specific moment. It was a Wednesday night. I was lying in bed, staring at the ceiling, and I was doing the thing I always did at that hour, running the numbers. Rent is due in 11 days. That is covered. Car insurance comes out Friday. That is covered. But what if something else happens? What if the car breaks down? What if I lose a client? What if... You know that feeling. That specific 3 a.m. financial anxiety that has nothing to do with an actual emergency and everything to do with having nothing behind you. No cushion, no buffer, nothing between you and the next unexpected thing. I lived with that feeling for years. And then one day, it stopped. Not because my income changed, not because my bills disappeared, because I had $5,000 sitting in a savings account that I was not going to touch. And I want to tell you what that actually felt like, because nobody ever told me. The first thing that changes is the math in your head stops. You know the math I mean. The constant background calculation that runs every time you spend money. You buy a coffee, and somewhere in your brain a small voice says, "Can I afford this? Is this okay? Should I be spending this?" When you have $5,000 behind you, that voice gets quieter. Not silent, not immediately, but quieter. Because your brain finally has an answer to the question it has been asking every single day. Are we okay? And for the first time, the answer is yes. The second thing that changes is how you handle emergencies. And I do not mean big emergencies. I mean the small ones. The ones that used to derail your entire month. Your phone screen cracks. Your car needs a tire. A bill comes in higher than expected. Before the 5,000, every one of those moments was a crisis, a calculation, a decision about which thing you were going to sacrifice this month to cover the unexpected thing. After the 5,000, it is just a problem, not a crisis, not a catastrophe, just a problem that costs some money and gets solved. That shift from crisis to problem is one of the most underrated financial transformations that exists. And nobody talks about it because it does not show up in any spreadsheet. The third thing that changes is your relationship with risk. And this one surprised me the most. When you have nothing behind you, you cannot take any risk at all. You cannot say no to a bad client because you need the money. You cannot push back on a bad situation at work because you cannot afford to lose the income. You cannot make any decision that might cost you in the short term, even if it would pay off in the long term. You are not making decisions from strength. You are making decisions from fear. $5,000 does not make you rich, but it makes you less afraid. And less afraid people make better decisions about money, about work, about their lives. That is the thing nobody tells you. The first 5,000 is not really about the money. It is about the freedom that comes from having options, even small ones. Even just the option of saying, I will be okay for a few months if something goes wrong. That option alone changes everything about how you move through the world. The fourth thing that changes is your identity. This is the quiet one. The one that sneaks up on you. For years, you have been the person who cannot save money. Maybe you have never said that out loud, but you have thought it. I am just not good with money. I try, and it never sticks. Saving is for people who earn more than me. I will start properly when things are more stable. Sound familiar? And then you have $5,000. And suddenly, you are not that person anymore. You are the person who saved $5,000. That is not a small thing. That is not just a number in an account. That is evidence. Real, undeniable evidence that the story you were telling yourself about who you are with money was wrong. And once you have that evidence, the story starts to change. Slowly, quietly, but it changes. Now, I want to be honest with you about something. $5,000 is not the finish line. It is not even close to the finish line. 3 months of expenses, emergency fund fully funded, debt being paid down, investing beginning. Financial freedom somewhere on the horizon. $5,000 is the beginning of the beginning. But here is why it matters so much. Because everything I just described, the math stopping, the emergencies becoming problems, the fear becoming options, the identity shifting, none of that happens at 0. None of it happens at 500. It starts happening around 1,000. And it fully arrives around 5,000. That is the number where something real and permanent shifts in how you relate to money. And that shift is what makes everything after it possible. The 10,000 we talked about in the first video, the investing, the debt freedom, the financial independence, none of it is possible without first crossing the threshold where money stops being something that controls you and starts being something you control. $5,000 is that threshold. So if you are somewhere between 0 and 5,000 right now, I want you to hear this. The math is simple. You already know the math. But the feeling waiting for you on the other side of that number is something no spreadsheet can show you. The 3 a.m. ceiling staring stops. The crisis to problem shift happens. The fear becomes options. And quietly, slowly, the story you tell yourself about who you are with money starts to become a different story. One where you are the person who saved $5,000, and then 10, and then more. It starts with 5. Get there. The free savings milestone tracker is in the description below. It maps the full journey from 0 to $10,000 with a reflection journal at each milestone showing exactly what to expect at each stage. Because knowing what is coming makes it easier to keep going. If this video reached you at the right moment, share it with someone who is almost there. They need to hear it. I will see you in the next one.